Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone, and good evening. Okay, uh, my name is Mirza Bimazan, and this is Lex 2012 UPM VMAC Group 4. This will be our group's discussion 8, and to begin, we will start with our introduction. As my name is Mirza Bimazan, and my metric number is 194114.
Hello, my name is Joseph. My metric number is 191498.
Hello, my name is Wang Lei. My metric number is 191535.
My name is Rajana Amanda binti Raja Azan Saimi. My metric number is 192702.
Hello, my name is Aisha binti Ramli and my metric number is 194020.
Hi, my name is Siti Narini binti Mirza Hanis and my metric number is 193900.
Hi, my name is Siti Zahra Srin binti Hassan. My metric number is 192559.
Hello, my name is Mohamed Zazi bin Zulkifli. My metric number is 193527.
Hi, my name is Luqman Hakim Mansur and my metric number is 193532.
Hi, my name is Wano Atika. My metric number is 193977.
Okay, since everyone already introduced themselves, today we'll be discussing about information that we have gathered from the whole group, which is the subgroups, 3 subgroups that we made. So, and we will decide the suitability of the ideas presented by each group, subgroup, and suggest new ideas if necessary. Okay, anyone wants to start first?
Okay, maybe financial subtopic can start first. I mean, student living with parent can start first. For our group, we divide the task between us 3 into financial, schedule, and security. Okay, so I'm in charge for financial. Okay, so what I think that we can ask about students who live with their parents regarding financial is first, what did they receive loan or scholarship, or they are paying their fees with their parents' money, something like that. And then most of us are required to stay in campus in our first year, right? So I want to ask about the difference they felt the most during their staying in campus and now staying with parents. Maybe in terms of their money spending, did they spend less or more? If they use car, those kind of thing. And then if they stay with parents, do they work part-time or do small businesses? And then did they receive pocket money from their parents as they still stay with their parents? Something like that. How about Aisha?
So my part is about the security for students who stay with their parents. For me, I would focus more on the lifestyle for students before the COVID-19 happens. So mainly we see that students who stay at home, maybe the distance between their house and the campus is different for each student. They may be far, and there may be just a short trip between their house and to the campus. So I think we would like to compare the security for students who go between their home and to the campus every day. Did their transportation is secure? If they are riding to the campus via public transportation, how does this affect them? Did they feel safe, or especially if the student have night classes? Me myself have a night classes before, but thankfully I stayed at campus, so it is easy. So that made me think about how students who stay at their home, did they feel safe to go home at late night, maybe at 10 p.m. It's maybe late by that time, I think so. Maybe we can just ask students how what is their opinion about that. And I think that's all from what I want to say for my part, which is security for students who stay at their home. What about Aini?
Okay, for my part, I also refer to the student before the COVID-19 situation, like for their schedule, like how they handle their activity in the gap between the classes, like did they went home or they just stay at the campus until the next class. And like another thing is like is their class is always in the early morning or late evening, so how they handle their time to make to come to the class. And and the last, if they do the group assignment, like the student at the campus, they can do the assignment at night. So students like to do assignment at night, the group assignment. So how the student that stay at home, to students that stay at home and manage their time to do the assignment together with them, like that. That's what.
So I guess the first subgroup already talked about on how the students who lives at home. I want to start with my subgroup, which is the students who live outside of campus but living alone, which is like living in we call rented house. Okay, to start off, we just basically use the more or less same idea like the first group, which is I start with finance. So for the financial part, of course, as a student who lives out in a rented house, you need to pay for the rents. Of course, for their food, it's not the same like in the campus, since in the campus, I mean in the around the block, I mean you can find much more cheaper food. Instead of outside, you need to buy, or if you want to find another alternatives, maybe you can cook on your own, maybe learn how to cook. As you are living alone, you can gain experience on how to manage the kitchen, on how to cook, and of course anything related to handling the food for the home. And then maybe in the finance part, of course, you need to pay for the rent house and need to learn how, I mean, not need to learn, I mean, to take care of the bills, of course, electric bills, maybe the internet bills if you apply for any, as I also already experienced that living in a rent house. That's for the financial part. Maybe Lukman can explain more about the other parts.
Okay, thank you, Mirza. I will tell you about security part for students who live independently outside the campus. For security part, students actually are exposed to danger if they have class late at night, or they are exposed to danger by the traffic itself, usually, especially in the morning. So they have to rush into the campus or to the faculty. jam, so there's many vehicles over there, so they had to go to the campus every morning, and then the security about there's no one who responsible for their safety at night or in their provenance, so it kinda not safe for students to be living outside the campus without the security card. So I would like Izzat explain more about schedule part.
Okay, for my part, which is schedule. So basically, when students live off campus and they rent to a house, they get more experience when living on their own, and they also have to consume the time because they're staying outside. Example, if their class in the morning, so they have to wake up early to the campus. And also when a student live off campus, they have to consume their time. Yeah. Consume their time. Yeah, they must have their own timetable to make sure they don't go late to their class. It's all for my part.
I think maybe next subtopic, student living in campus.
Okay. For my part now, I'm going to talk about the problem or issue that students inside campus face. There are several disadvantages for students who live in campus. First, the student cannot cook the meal, cannot take the air blower, and also students only can use cold water to take shower. And there are 2 students in one room who share toilet and bathroom. In addition, every semester students need to connect merit scores in order to rent the room for that semester. The rent is $400 for one semester. So during COVID-19 pandemic, most students also need to go outside having meal by bus or Grab or the car. And also they cannot continue to do the merit. So for the student who want to live in campus for the next semester, they need to have a meeting with manager. That's my part.
Yes, I have the same idea with Wang Lei. So for the first part, student in the campus, during the COVID-19 disappearing the people is.
I think Wang Lei wants to point out regarding the finance. So.
Huh? What? So and then it's very hard to make cooking and for another things. So this is the problem they faced. Okay.
Atika, maybe you can continue.
Is my internet connection okay? Can you guys hear me?
Maybe you had a delay just now.
Yeah, but now it's okay.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, all right. I'm sorry about the delay, but I guess I'll tell you what I'm going to say.
So thank you, Zhao, Zihan, and Wang Lei. So from me, I'm gonna talk about the security. So for those who live inside campus, they don't have much security problems, but they do face some in their